Hey, welcome to Stump the Idiot. I am the huge one, aka the Idiot, Dave Coco from Kocosports.com or KOCOsports.net, and this is our Q&A. We used to do a lot more. We have so many Q&As in the backlog. I just thought I'd rock one out now. I have to head off to work, so this will be a very short one. So sorry if I don't get to all your live comments, and I'm definitely not going to get to all your questions, but I have to start doing more Stump the Idiots. I know it doesn't get the best of views, but hey, it's about love. It's about family. It's about the internet infantry, and also the new ProWrestling.me. Go over there and be an early pioneer to it. All right, so these are the things people are going absolutely batshit crazy over. One. I'm just going to go through these quickly. Matt Hardy on YouTube, an exclusive with TNA. There's a link down in the doobly-doo that puts you to ProWrestling.me because we're whores. Relinquishes the TNA Championship. Is this still a good idea? Is this still a good idea? I don't know what to say, man. It was the worst case scenario, and you're like, ha-ha! We can make it worse! Bravo! Bravo! TNA! Bravo! Yeah, and you know what? No one cracks me up about when TNA does something horribly. You know, granted, there is a lot of WWE guys who just bash on TNA because it's cool. But, oh, yeah, there are people that I'm even friends with that they wait. They won't even come on the show live after a pay-per-view. They'll wait to have a spin. They'll wait till they have more members of their team instead of having a one-on-one debate. They'll do it. Like, I'm on Facebook chats right now with YouTubers, not TNA employees, YouTubers going, how can we spin this? Oh, how someone has to defend TNA. No. If Matt Hardy won the WWE title from a champion that was a 2-year build, and Matt Hardy had 4 days to do it, that would be horrible. But since it's TNA, you got to figure out how to spin it. I have a friend who did a podcast, and basically TNA is a good company because he's cooler than you. That was his number one argument. I wish TNA nothing but the best. I said this earlier. I was like, the worst case scenario is Matt Hardy winning the title, and Matt Hardy won the title. But you know what? TNA topped it. Like, you think that's the worst case scenario? He's gonna give it up on YouTube. Yep. That I don't give a fuck. This is the problem. Too many people defend companies, not ideas. Too many people are like, oh, I gotta defend, dude. Why are we selling out? Are these YouTubers getting TNA money that I'm not getting? Is there something I'm missing? Listen, know what you stand for. Know what the fuck you stand for. What do I stand for? I stand for the championship meaning something. I stand for the best wrestler in the company who connects with the crowd, heel or face being champion. I think you shouldn't dethrone a champion unless you built them up more than 4 fucking days. But that's just me. What do you stand for? And there's so many TNA defenders out there that, like, literally, I wish, maybe if they fucking attack me, I'll just fucking rat them all out. But there is a group of YouTubers from big to small going, how can we spin this to make it sound like it's a good idea for TNA? No. You don't sell out unless you get paid. End of story. That's the fucking rules. Like, when, back in the 80s and 90s, you sold out for money. Now you sell out because that's all you know. You don't even get fucking money. Why blindly defend a fucking product? Now, was the pay-per-view good? Yeah, and ring-wise, it was great. But there was 2 major booking storylines that were fucking horrible. And you can't say everything is perfect. You can't. And here's the thing. I've been to Nashville. I've been to Orlando. Been to Connecticut. Been to Tampa. Been to Tokyo. Been to New York. Sat down with all the major guys, and they don't fucking care. If you're completely negative, it brings no value to the critique. It brings no value to anybody. Because you're like, oh, well, he just hates everything. Then if you're completely positive, you bring even less value. Because there's nothing you're critiquing. Like, you're like, I'm here for a review. Everything is awesome. Why? And I know, like it's just YouTube. It's just because that's what you fall back to. You fall back to, I'm a fucking piece of shit human being. It's just YouTube. It's just YouTube. It shouldn't be taken that seriously. I'm just saying, if you have a voice and it's broadcasted out to anybody, why not it be your voice? Why do you regroup with other people and be like, hey, what are you going to say? How can we spin this? How can we put it in a positive light? And not all that, but like, if you can't critique it, fucking, it's never going to fucking improve. And not all that, but then why blindly defend a company? That's what I don't get. Defend ideas. Defend what you thought. You know, there has to be bad in everything. And there has to be, you know, I don't know, maybe I'm old school. I came from radio and television where integrity meant something. Now it's all about views. It's all about defending something you believe in. And like, if you're getting money on the side for TNA, that's great, but that's still, you know, that's against the rules. That's really against the rules if you're not open and honest about it. I tell people all the time, I wear tons of wrestling merchandise. I've never paid for any wrestling merchandise. That's it. But I'm a pretty negative motherfucker. That hasn't swayed me. Has not swayed me at all. I've been interviewed and talked to all the major companies except Pro Wrestling Guerrilla, and it hasn't swayed me. It's like, no, this is it. I take it kind of fucking seriously. And now I know it's just a hobby. I don't make money. But what's the point of fucking using your voice if it's not really your voice? I don't get that. Like, I never understood that in news broadcasting. You'd have beautiful people reading the news, have no idea what they're reading. I mean, what the fuck, man? Just say what you really believe. You know, you should be able to do a review right after the pay-per-view if it's your honest opinion. You shouldn't have to go in secret Facebook groups and meet up. And I don't think, like, TNA Defenders are helping the product. It's not going to improve the product because you say everything is awesome, so it doesn't matter. I mean, literally, Matt Hardy won a title in 4 days and dropped it on YouTube. The fact that you can defend that means TNA can do anything, and there's nothing that bothers you. Nothing. And, yeah, oh, the internet's talking about us. Yeah. There is something called bad media, bad press. Like, if someone goes, yeah, you're a fucking idiot, you know. But anyway. So, yeah, Matt Hardy gives up the title. And I just can't wait for all the YouTubers that defend TNA. Like, how are you going to spin this one? Just rename yourself TNA Defender. Rename yourself TNA Spin Master. I don't understand how this is good. But this is why I don't see it's good, because I don't give a fuck if this is the TNA champion. I don't give a fuck if this is the WWE champion. I don't give a fuck if this was the IWGP champion. I don't give a fuck what championship it was. This is a horrible storyline. Stop defending a company and defend your ideas. This is a horrible storyline. Yay! People on the internet are talking about it. Yeah, you have a group of people in the back going, how can we spin this to be good? And the rest are like, this is fucking retarded. And the worst part is the athletes did an amazing job there. The athletes did a crazy, amazing job. All right, so, and I want to prove something. You know, you can critique a product that you absolutely love and still love that product. I don't see the point of using your voice, and anyone, like, even if it was, you know, maybe this will get 100, 200, 300 views. Stump the Idiots don't get much, but that's okay. But even if I was in a room of 10 people, I'm like, I would want my voice to mean something in front of those 10 people. Why fucking sell out for nothing? Why sell out for nothing? And this is a question we got. People ask me all the time. This is a popular question. It's reworded different ways. But what it asked me, can you name 5 bad things or 5 things you don't like about your favorite product? And I figured, sure, why not? Why not? My favorite product right now is New Japan. I do love Lucha Underground a lot, but New Japan is my favorite product. And there's still stuff wrong with New Japan. You can still critique it. There is another one that I got. It's basically the same question. Name 5 good things about something you hate. And maybe I'll do that about John Cena or Randy Orton or something. I don't know. We'll figure out what I hate the most. But probably right now, the thing that I love the most is New Japan Pro Wrestling. And here are 5 things that I could critique. I didn't have to go in a secret Facebook chat. I didn't think, like, how can I spin this for New Japan? No, New Japan can fucking hold their own. All right, 5 things that I do not like about New Japan, which is my favorite product. 5, English-speaking experts. I know, bit of a hypocrite here, but I never consider myself an expert in anything. Just more of a passionate fan. There are people that, like, I live in Tokyo, and if you go to a pro wrestling bar, they're like, let me hear your opinion, let me hear your opinion. Oh, that's interesting. And it's a conversation. You don't get that in English. In English, it's, I got you, I'm a genius, I'm smart, you're an idiot. And it's just like, bro. You know, you're like, oh, I'm kind of sad Tanahashi won the G1. You know, and, you know, I go to New Japan, people buy, not New Japan, but I go to, well, New Japan people were there, but you go to a Japanese pro wrestling bar, and they buy you drinks and steak, and they're like, oh, it sucks, man, yeah, I know you don't like Tanahashi winning the G1, let's fucking talk about it, let's fucking hang out. That's an awesome environment. But then you go, and you're like, you're a fucking idiot, you know fucking nothing, and then it's always the I got you experts, they know absolutely everything. And it's just like, dude, the English-speaking New Japan fans can be just as bad as TNA Defenders. 4, something that I hate that I do love, New Japan. Something I hate about New Japan, so many tag matches. Like in Dragon Gate, they have a lot of tag matches, but it makes sense storyline-wise. And New Japan, they just have tag matches for the sake of, we have too many people on our roster. Here you go. Here's all of them. I wish they, I don't know, steal from Dragon Gate. I wish, you know, when Chaos took on Bullet Club, it felt special. When Chaos takes on Bullet Club and it's not one-on-one, I don't know how you feel, but I feel like, oh, it's going to be a great match that doesn't matter. And, you know, the G1, I didn't even review the first half because they were literally just 6-man tag matches that didn't matter. So I think there's too many 6-man tag matches. I know why they do it and how they do it. Like, it's easy to defend, but I still don't like it. And maybe if they had a team championship like they do in Dragon Gate, that would be something. Team Chaos for life. Let's see. Boop, 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 boop. I can't even read my own handwriting. Okay. There's not enough. This is a combo. It's about titles. In IWGP, the title is not defended enough, and the title reigns, date-wise, are really long, but defense-wise are not long. Like if you go to Wikipedia and check out the IWGP titles, yeah, they're long champions, but they don't have many title defenses. I wish that, you know, they would have more title defenses and not give up the title so quickly. It's weird. It's like, wow, he's held the title for 11 months. He's only defended the title 3 times. I'm being a little sarcastic here, but it feels that way. So that's something. And then the last thing, number 1, something that I hate about something I love, which I love New Japan, would be they don't take chances in the English market enough. I know right now they just started New Japan World. I know they are on Access TV. I know they're at Ring of Honor. I believe the 12th and 11th, depending on where you live, pay-per-view is going to be in English. Don't quote me on that. I've read some stuff. I don't know if that's fact yet. I hope it is. And I'm happy for all that. This should have happened years ago. I know New Japan, a lot of people don't know this. New Japan hasn't always been the powerhouse that it is today in Japan. It almost went bankrupt. They tried to sell it. So New Japan hasn't always been as powerful as it is today. It's not like we're WWE. It's been number 1 for a long period of time. Probably since WCW. It's not like that. New Japan had to scrap their way up. So when New Japan was number 1, they wanted to play it safe and continue to be number 1. Where I think there's so many fans out there that love New Japan that they should have already had English commentary. They should have did all this stuff already. I think they're just behind. I wish they pushed harder into the English-speaking or Western markets. So those are 5 things. And see, you don't have to be a complete defender. You can love TNA and call shenanigans on it. You can love New Japan and call shenanigans on it. You don't have to be a defender. You don't work for the company. You're just reviewing. Be honest. All right, so I'm going to check out live comments. I don't know if we have any, but if we do, that'd be great. If not, I'm headed off to work. We got a bunch of tweets. Let's see. LK Wrestling retweeted us and liked us. So much love. Appreciate it. Sportsfan77 at Marcus New York 15 on Twitter favored us. So much love. Andy Paps got 3 questions on Facebook. I'm getting to the point where I'm just giving up on TNA. I don't want to give up on TNA, but when I hang out with TNA people online, they're the reason I want to give up on the product. Like, if you can't say the Matt Hardy situation is bad, only getting worse, there's no hope. There's no hope for that company improving. None. If you're too worried about how to spin it instead of being like, what the fuck? Because this happens in political parties all the time. You attack the other party, but you let your party get away with anything. Not my party. No. The other guy's party. Awesome New Japan shirt, Dave. Thank you. Got it for free. Woo! I'm sure they're happy. 5 things I hate about New Japan. Thanks for the shirt, assholes. And TNA Creative need to go far, far away. Yeah. Bigger question. How can TNA top this? Laugh my ass off. Bullet Club for life. No, fuck you. Team Chaos for life, baby. Andy Paps, I love you. And I'm glad you're a pioneer of Pro Wrestling.me and you're helping Pro Wrestling.me grow. I really am happy, but I'm never going to see eye to eye. I am Team Chaos for life. Let's see. And top it like being horrible? I don't know. I think this is one of the biggest mistakes ever. I really do. Claire Lynch was bad. There were some bad things, but this is pretty fucking bad. You had a 2-year Rock storyline. Not Rock like what The Rock is cooking, like a strong storyline. It was basically what your company was built around. The only thing that was guiding it in the right direction was EC3. And in 4 days, you got rid of that just to get on mute? No. A lot of people ask me how I would fix it. I would just have EC3 win. And then if you want to have the internet talk, cut a promo saying you'll take on any champion and then name drop. It would have got the internet talking in a positive way. Be like, I've been undefeated for two years, Matt Hardy, blah, blah, blah. I want Seth fucking Rollins. I want Tanahashi. I want, just fucking name drop it. If you wanted the internet to talk, oh, we got the internet to talk. That's a good thing, right? All right. And Andy Paps loves me. I appreciate that, sir. We got some likes. Appreciate it. From Eddie Torres, Pro Wrestling.me member, early, also State Line Group, Indie Pro Wrestler State Line. Yeah, State Line. They're awesome. I appreciate it. All right, and let's see. All right, here we go. Review comments. All right. Bam. Let's try to refresh this. YouTube's active. Funky to Dunkity. Thank you for the 4 likes. No thumbs down yet. I'm sure that will change. All right. These were the last 3 comments. Thank you all for the comments. And then I have to head off to work. Wow, I did a show in less than a half hour. I'm going to give myself a Barry Horowitz. Good job, Coco. Thank you, Coco. Just wanted to say I love the new website. Appreciate it. Check out ProWrestling.me. We're trying to make it a community. We're going to try to get other podcasters. Right now, it's just a soft launch, but we're hoping that we can build it up slowly, and it'd be great. We got a lot of ideas. LK has a lot of ideas. Josh Green has a lot of ideas. Hopefully, he can still get on board. Josh Green had a bunch of ideas for it, and then it took us forever to do the simple part. Now, I don't know if he could still do it. Hopefully, he can make time for it. But yeah, we're gonna try. We're gonna try to get Wrestling Ranted and all those guys on. But it's weird. It's weird. Sometimes you're like, hey, dude, be a part of the team. We can help promote each other. I'm like, yeah, we'll get to it. Lennox Wooderson says, LOL, TNA. Can this company just fold so we can all move on? It's just a harassment at this point. And TNA's defense was a really good pay-per-view destroyed by horrible booking. They have too many great wrestlers for such a poorly ran company. That part I can agree with. A lot of them deserve better than TNA's stigma on their career. It could be a benefit, but ultimately it isn't worth it. Also, Brian Myers is trash and a leech. Yeah, I gave Brian Myers a chance, and I just have to put him in busts, man. And TNA has too many leeches. Matt Hardy, John the bitch, I'm not even going to read, Mr. Anderson, etc. Yeah, but as long as you have Dixie thinking, you got to remember the person that ran the company once said this. Well, where else can I get talent besides WWE? That's it. That's it. The company's done. Rick, 1982. Did you know Aiden O'Shea is indie wrestler Jay Bradley who wrestled for TNA before? I'm going to say maybe. I don't know. Probably not. It sounds familiar, but I don't know. And that's from Rick, 1982. So there you go. All right. And he says, I only like Okada. Okada, come join the Bullet Club. No, never. Tanahashi's going to join Team Chaos, and we're going to take out the Bullet Club. All right. So thank you all for the comments, the likes, and all that. Please check out ProWrestling.me. We're trying to make it a community where we can help each other out. And I will be back tomorrow with an NXT review, hopefully with Boom Boom and LK. If not, by myself. And I am off to work. With that, did I say ProWrestling.me enough? Go to ProWrestling.me, please. Calm down. Dave, but not such a hard sell. If you could, please, go to ProWrestling.me. Perfect. All right. Also, check out Kocosports.net, even though we're moving servers. And with that, I am over.